Hello and what's up YouTube? Cliff B here, once again doing another episode of Minecraft on Tech. Now, however, I am in front of the wrong wall here. Sorry, I accidentally ended my recording. But yes, I'm not supposed to be in front of this wall. I'm supposed to be in front of dun 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 the top 5 area. Today, guys, we're doing a top 5, with the top 5 reasons why the consoles are going nowhere, despite how much the PC Master Race bullcrap thinks they should leave. Starting off with number 5. So number 5 reason why the consoles are staying here for a good long while is simple convenience, people. Those consoles, they are like $400. They come with everything you need out the box, and chances are you probably already have a TV to go with them. They have a simple to use controller, and they just play your games. That's it, nothing more. Sure, they have things like Twitch and live streaming, and they allow you to have other services like Netflix and YouTube and whatnot, just the basic things of the internet. But point being is, like, they're super convenient. They're easy to set up, they're easy to get your hands on, and you don't need to really do any extra shopping for it. Just figure out which one has the game you want and get that system. Convenient, yes. Okay, moving on to number 4. So number 4 is going to be simple. Developer support. With these systems having standardized hardware and specs and staying that way for a long time, it's going to be very easy for developers to make games for them that is optimized for the system. So right now the games are kind of clunky and don't really work as good as we would like them to, but as the system gets older and developers know how to use the systems, they're going to make these games better and better compared to PCs where you have thousands of different spec lists. Well, it's pretty hard to optimize a game for a PC compared to a console. So yeah, lots of developer support. Number 3. I may mention a little bit about this in number 4, but yeah, that ease of development, my friend. It's simple. It's very simple. Let's take an indie developer. Indie developer has a limited amount of money and they can't really optimize their games for a whole bunch of different, configurations. A person can have like an AMD processor, an AMD graphic card. They can have an AMD processor, NVIDIA graphic card, Intel, AMD, NVIDIA. You get what I'm saying here. There's a bunch of different specs you can go through, depending on whether the person has like a 6000 series graphic card, or 7000, or the new R7, R9, or NVIDIA like 500 or 600, 700, and whether or not they're playing on a mobile or full processor. Point being is, like, since you have so many different specs and configuration, it's very hard for an indie developer to develop for all that. However, on the consoles, my friend, you're not dealing with all that. The console specs, they're like set in stone for pretty much the next 10 years, if they get 10 years. Or maybe it's going to be 8 years. Or maybe we're going to see like a 5-year rollout with these consoles. But point being, since their specs is set in stone, these developers can go, they can take their time, they don't have to spend too much money, they just get like PS4, and they can develop for that system. And it's all going to be like the same price. They don't have to go to a whole bunch of like PC after PC after PC rebuilds and need all this extra stuff. So less staff, more money for them, easy to develop for. Simple as that. So these consoles, they're going to get a lot of games, these games going to be optimized, and they're just going to work because the developers, well, they're not going to be incredibly stretched thin on a tiny budget. Number 2. Number 2 is like a little thing that all a PC gamer kind of ignores. Every now and then, we're going to go and we're going to buy games that's not necessarily what we're normally to play with, just so, to try it out. Because when you have a huge selection of games, you're going to want to try it out. And every now and then, we're going to get burned. We're going to buy a game we're not going to like. And because of that, well, if you're playing the PC, you're kind of screwed. You get a crappy game, you don't like it, nothing you can do. Now, I know Origin allows you to get a refund for games, but that's only for EA games. What about other studios? And that's where the console beats the PCs again. Is you can return a bad game. If you don't like the game you got for whatever reason, you can return it. If you're one of those persons who just plays for storyline and you have no plan to actually keep the game or continue playing after the storyline, you can return it. If you want to get this for used price, because that's another thing consoles don't let you know, you can't buy used PC games. You can return it. You can buy the game used. You can get it from a friend for free. You can easily share the game between those who have the game without doing bullcrap like using Steam Family Sharing, which requires you to log in on your Steam account on someone else's computer. Now, you may be okay with that, but most people aren't, for fear of like hackers and safety and whatnot. So this is where the consoles once again beat the PCs. You can return bad games, you can share games, you can give them away. Point being is you have more control over your games compared to with PC, where after you download them, they're pretty much just on your computer whether you like them or not. You can uninstall them for space, but it's never going to change the fact that you'll never get your money back if you don't like it, or get something of equal value. You can't trade a game for a game, my friend. Sorry. And now, number one. Dun, dun, dun. Number one is so simple. It's almost blinding how many of you ignorant PC master race bullcrappers miss it. Fan base. The consoles have an incredibly wide fan base because, like I said, easy to set up. You can do whatever the heck you want with your games. Developers are going to support them for a long time, and the games are just going to get better with time. And plus, the console prices are just going to drop as they get older compared to PCs whose prices stay stagnant. So it's like, of course they're going to get a wide fan base because it's simple. You already have a TV. If you're in the developing market, you have a TV. You can quickly put them into your TV. You can quickly play them. The controllers are easy to use, and you don't have to fit them with things like graphical settings, anti-aliasing, Tesseract, all this bullcrap that PC have. You just plug and play. Just that simple. Throw the stupid disc in the disc slot. Well, not really throw it, you slide it in. Wait for the download and install. Play your game. No more. You don't have to worry about optimization. There's no anxiety about will it play? No. And it's because of like how easy it is. It just have a huge fan base, a huge following, and that's just gonna be the case. And I know I'm sounding pretty cool on, PC gamers. I'm playing Minecraft on a PC and other PC games, but it's just like this is business, my friend. It's not me hating on the PCs. I have no problem with the PCs. I have no problem with the consoles. It's just me telling you like it is. Plain simple business, my friend. And the business matter of the fact is, the consoles can get a wider fan base than the PCs. It's easier to get your hand on a gaming console than it is to get your hand on a gaming PC. Even Steam is making consoles. They're not making computers. They're not making laptops. They're not making gaming all-in-ones. Consoles. That's because Steam is a business. They understand consoles have more staying power in terms of video games because they're consoles. Easy to use, easy to set up, easy to get your hands on, control your games. Point being, no limit to how wide their fan base can grow compared to a much more niche market like a PC gaming area, where you will have to spend a considerable amount of money to get a strong PC to play those games. And plus miss out on the top 5 reasons why the consoles beat the PC. Now guys, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video because I pretty much trashed and bashed the PC and pretty much angered the PC master race, and now if any one of you bastards care, you're going to be on Reddit like, kill this infidel for doubting the PC master race. But like I said, this is a business point of view. It has nothing to do with personal taste or anything like this. This is just looking at a simple case of where that money is gonna go. And like you basement dwellers, I am sorry, but consoles aren't going nowhere. They make too much business sense. They make too much money. They have a massive staying power. Even if they're getting some hate, it's just a case of like, this is gonna be here. We're definitely gonna see the PS5 and the next Xbox, whatever it's gonna call, and I don't really know about Nintendo, but I'm pretty sure Sony and Microsoft gaming consoles, they're gonna be here for a while. So don't worry about it. So consoles players, if you hear the PC master race bullcrap, giving you bullcrap, just tell them your console has more staying power than their PC. That's just it. Alright guys, yeah, if you like this top 5 of me just bashing on the consoles, even though, like I said, I don't have a problem with the consoles. I mean, me bashing on the PC, even though, like I said, I don't have a problem with the PCs. Trust me, they're great machines, they're very versatile, they're very modular, you can control them and repair them much easier than a console. And generally, you can do more with them, you know, internet, program, video editing, school, education, stuff like that. So I'm not gonna lie, while computers are going nowhere, the consoles are just gonna be here. And I prefer if, like, the stupid PC master race will stop the whole entire "we're better than you" and just learn to coexist, my friend. Because try to remember, video games today started on consoles. Okay? So long as these video games will exist, these consoles are gonna exist. Simple story, simple fact of the matter. Stop arguing. This argument is over. Enjoy your console and your PC. I am Cliff B, and I am signing out. Bye, YouTube, and please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to support the series and the channel.